Okay, we are finally sitting down to talk about Body and Bump, our 24-week pregnancy workout guide. Our stars just haven't aligned. Like, we have gone to sit down and film this like 3 times, and Malachi's been sick, I've been sick, you've been in Bali for like 20 years. Finally, we are sitting down and discussing our ebook. So this is Charlotte. I'll let you introduce yourself.
Hey guys, I'm Charlotte. I'm a pelvic floor physiotherapist and I have a special interest in women's health and all things pregnancy, postpartum, and I'm a clinical Pilates instructor.
What a weapon. So basically, before we get into our new ebook, my relationship with Charlotte, or how I met her, is when I was pregnant with Fox, I started getting some really bad pelvic pain, and I had never heard of this before, right? Like, I had been training for 10 years before I got pregnant. So I thought, like, when I become pregnant, I'm just gonna like work out throughout the whole thing. I'm gonna be like fit and healthy. And once I got pregnant, I realized I had so many questions that I just had no idea of the answer. Like, should I be training abs? How high can I get my heart rate? Can I run? Should I be doing cardio? Can I do strength? Can I be doing single leg exercises? Like, I didn't know the answers to any of these. And I'm assuming that if you're pregnant and watching this, you might not know the answers either. With Fox, I had really bad pelvic pain. My doctor, my GP recommended, why don't you go see Charlotte at Flow Physio Co. So I did, and our sisterhood bloomed. So yeah, I had really bad pelvic pain, and Charlotte gave me exercises to do and some really clear do's and don'ts that I was able to stay active during my pregnancy, but not, I guess, inflame my pelvis. Is that kind of the right terminology? That was like 4 years ago or something. We always discussed we should do some kind of ebook or workout guide, because obviously you guys know I have 3 of my own on my website. It just felt like the right transition for both of us, for me to do my next ebook that is honoring my season of motherhood. And Charlotte, you have 2 kids as well.
Yeah.
This is similar to how you worked out throughout your pregnancies.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get into your questions. We opened up the lines on Instagram and we have so many. Let's just get started. How many weeks is the workout guide?
So the workout guide is 24 weeks. So it starts from week 13 of your pregnancy, so the 2nd trimester, and it goes all the way up until week 36. And then there's a few different options for if you still want to keep working out, because some people do and some people don't, then you can keep working out up until you give birth.
And I feel like after that 37 weeks pregnancy, like that mark, it's super casual anyway. Like for me, especially my 2nd pregnancy, I wasn't working out consistently. It was like I was doing it when I could. So I think the ebook is very attainable, it's enjoyable, and it's like not too much pressure on your mind and your body as well.
And you can pick, like, if you just feel like doing the stretching day or mobility day, you can just pick that, and that might be enough for you at that point.
I'm almost 20 weeks. Is it too late to start? I would say no. Some of the workouts, it's as hard as you make it. The ebook has so many different like variations of activities. There's Pilates, strength, cardio, pelvic floor. Well, pelvic floor isn't really an activity, but it's an essential in the book. And it depends on your pregnancy. Like, do you have pelvic pain? Is this your first pregnancy? Were you working out before your pregnancy? What would you say? If someone's 20 weeks, where would they start in the ebook?
20 weeks, you've still got so much left. You're only halfway, and if you're unsure of what exercises to do, it can be a great point just to pick up at that 20-week mark, and you still have all the information and all the education at the start of the book. So I definitely think 20 weeks is good. You would probably pick up from where the 2nd block starts. So
yeah.
The 2nd block starts at about 21 weeks because it's broken up into 3 blocks of 8 weeks to make sure that it's suited to your like exact point in that pregnancy.
We've really made an effort to make this ebook not overwhelming. It is huge. It's like over 250 pages, which sounds overwhelming, but we just wanted to jam pack it with as much information, exercises, and support and Charlotte's knowledge as possible. So basically the first section of the ebook is all incredible information, which we actually haven't mentioned, includes video demonstrations and video chats as well. So for instance, one question that I'm sure you get a lot of, and even I get a lot of, is about diastasis recti, ab separation, and doming. So not only do we have a whole chapter on that, Charlotte's actually sat down and filmed a video. So within the ebook, you can actually click and listen to Charlotte explaining it. It's all well and good to sit here and say, don't dome your abs, engage your core, but what does that actually mean? So we've made a point to film a demonstration of this, and it shows my abs coning, and then it shows my abs engaged, and I guess a safe way to engage your core during pregnancy.
Yeah.
So the first first section of that ebook runs through the common questions that Charlotte gets in the clinic. There is pelvic floor chapters, diastasis recti, like I said. Even like my main question to you when I was pregnant was like, I was a hardcore trainer, right? Like before I got pregnant, I was like, I love to spike my heart rate. I want to sweat. I want to be pushing myself. And I didn't want to have to necessarily give that up completely. Like I love Pilates, but I wanted to do my circuit training as well. So the ebook also goes through heart rate, how hard you can push yourself, can you run, can you do cardio? So if you're currently sitting here pregnant, or maybe you're planning to be pregnant and you have a bunch of workout questions, I can pretty much guarantee it's answered in the first section of the ebook. And then like Charlotte said, the workout itself, the workout guide is separated into 3 blocks. It's opposite to my ebooks where it gets harder and harder and you're adding more weight on and more resistance. With this ebook, it kind of
It's a regression. Like it's a reverse.
Yeah, because you're getting bigger, your baby's getting bigger, and it's not necessarily you are getting less fit. It's just you have to make modifications for your growing body and your growing baby. I'm segueing from the Q&A a little bit. I'm just like trying to answer questions that I would have if I was you guys. I know a fair few of you guys do have pelvic pain during your pregnancy, and while the ebook isn't just about that, we do make recommendations. There's like an appendix at the end which gives you suggestions. If you do have pelvic pain, you can kind of swap out exercises. For instance, like you won't be doing like walking lunges. You might swap it out for something that's SPD approved from Charlotte.
Yeah. Okay, so we got a question in saying, what does the structure of the weeks roughly look like? So pretty much we try to stick to the exercising pregnancy guidelines, and we want to be getting every type of exercise and enough exercise in. So our week will involve...
We'll put it up here. If you move over this way.
So our weeks will have a strength workout. So this will be circuit based where we're doing weights and really focusing on strength. Then there will be a cardio day. We want to work on getting your heart rate up a little bit to a moderate intensity. If that's the type of exercise you like to do, you still feel like you're getting a good sweat session in. Then we have a Pilates day.
They're my favorite.
Yeah, so it's kind of a mixture of bar Pilates.
Also with the bar, you don't need to have a bar. We shot all of the images with
Use a table.
like a table or a chair or a windowsill.
Yeah.
Like even in my Pilates room here, I don't have a bar. I just use the windowsill or like a taller chair. They're not advanced, but with the more dynamic exercises, we have filmed video demonstrations. So if you see like bar Pilates plie, you're like, what the heck? You can click it and it will give you a video demonstration. Anyway, moving on.
And then we have some mobility days. So 2 of your days will be just a nice stretch session. So we give you options of stretching your hips, stretching your back, stretching your kind of whole body. And then we throw in some pelvic floor exercises every day to work on both the strength of your pelvic floor and the relaxation of your pelvic floor. And then we get some rest days in there as well. Obviously, we kind of stick to what the structure is, where like we give you do this on Monday, do this on Tuesday, but you have the ability to change it and mix it up.
Yeah, with Fox's pregnancy, I feel like I did a really dynamic range of exercises, but I definitely pushed my body too much that it did aggravate my pelvis a little bit. This time with Malachi, I really stuck to Charlotte's guidelines, and it was just so helpful to have a bank of exercises that I could do, because certain days I would just forget. Like my normal workout routine is like jump lunges and burpees. So when I go to the gym and I'm pregnant, I can't just fall back on that muscle memory or just like my usual workouts. I needed a tool that I could just reference and know this is pregnancy safe, this is pregnancy safe. It's like if you are sitting there and you're like, I've run out of workouts, this is the ebook for you, because there are so many exercises in here. Whether you love strength, Pilates, cardio, there's something for everyone. What equipment do you need for the ebook?
You need a pair of light dumbbells. So for the Pilates and bar, we recommend like a 1 kilo set of dumbbells.
Yeah, I have 1.5s and that's like perfect for me.
For the strength day, we recommend a medium set of dumbbells. Depends how strong you are. So that can range from like 3 kilos to 6 kilos.
I was doing like 5 to 7, but for me 5 was especially during the end. Like if you're sitting there being like, I do 20, like honestly, when you're pregnant, everything changes. Like 5 kilo weights for me was like my go-to for strength day. It's the only weight I would touch.
So I would like, you'd be safe if you had any of those weights, and then a booty band and a long resistance band. So like that you can tie onto something.
And it's like low resistance, like a really thin one.
Pretty light. We recommend a Pilates Pilates ball, because there's a few exercises with Pilates balls, but if that's something that you don't have, you could roll up a towel.
It's more just for that increased resistance. You don't have to have a Pilates
and like
ball.
stability.
Yeah, but you can get them from Amazon and eBay.
Oh, and just a chair, because there's a few exercises using a chair or table.
Yeah. Where can you buy it? You can buy it here on sarahsday.com. So yeah, it is an ebook. So basically you just have to put in your email, and you can also gift it to someone. If one of your friends is pregnant, your sister, whoever, you can put their email in and they will get the digital link. So it's a one-off link. So once you click it, make sure you save it to your iBooks. It's Android friendly as well. So make sure you save it somewhere, because once it's opened, it expires in 24 hours. So make sure once you've opened your link, you save it.
How long are the workouts? So it really depends on the workout. For the kind of exercise days, so strength, Pilates, cardio, it is generally around half an hour. So more so for the cardio and Pilates, because that's a set timer, it'll go for half an hour. And then the strength session is circuit based. So you can kind of go at your own pace with that one. But every time we tested it, it took roughly about half an hour.
Yeah, even reflecting on my own pregnancies, half an hour for me was the perfect time. Like I was dead by 45 minutes, like in any kind of workout. When I'm not pregnant, different story, but during pregnancy, you do just get fatigued a lot quicker. And I think 30 to 45 minutes is like that sweet spot of a good workout.
But you could always add another set in if you wanted to.
Yeah, you can do a burner. You
do
can
another
go for a walk.
set. And then the mobility routine. So I reckon they're super quick. They'll probably take you maybe like 10 minutes. So if you're just feeling a bit stiff or a bit sore, you can jump down and do them at any point. Our focus from like the start of the ebook is to strengthen your pelvic floor and relax your pelvic floor, because they're both equally as important. But it's kind of working on the strength for the start of the book, and then towards the end of the book we want to aim for kind of cutting it back a bit and focusing on like down training and relaxing it, getting
so you
ready
can push
for
your
birth.
baby out. A lot of this is covered in the first section of the ebook. Charlotte goes in depth of like the pelvic floor, what it is, how it works, all that good stuff. Can somebody that does not have a bump or isn't pregnant do it? Yeah.
Well, you could do it in reverse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Start from
week
block
36.
3. Yeah. Start from block 3 and go backwards, because it, like we said, the natural way to do it, it regresses. It gets slightly easier.
That's a good idea.
Yes.
You don't exercise.
Yes. Good idea.
Week 13 is like kind of like the hardest part of the book, because
Yeah.
you don't really have a bump and you can exercise. Like you can pretty much do most things at 13 weeks.
Yeah.
And then it just changes from there.
Yeah. Speaking of regression and getting harder, does the ebook include postpartum tips and workouts? No. This one is just a pregnancy workout guide. We do have plans to do postpartum, but at the moment, this is just 24 weeks from week 13 pregnancy up until 36 with suggestions onwards. But it's not to say that you can't do it when you're postpartum, like you can kind of go backwards, but it's a whole...
Yeah. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Okay, you briefly mentioned this just before, but I think let's just go into a little bit more depth about it. There's a lot of questions. Why does it start from week 13?
Yeah, so it starts at 13 weeks because in that first trimester, you most likely can continue doing whatever exercise you were doing. Most people need to start modifying it from 13 weeks.
Yeah.
Probably the only thing, if you are watching this and you are really early pregnancy, you want your exercise to be moderate. So you just don't want to be really pushing yourself so much that you can't kind of talk through the exercise. That is explained in the book, and that's about the only modification that we need to make at that point.
Is there much pregnancy safe core / ab work included?
Yes, there is so much. There is so much pregnancy safe core that you can not only do, but it is so beneficial for you in your pregnancy. So everyone kind of thinks, I'm so scared of doing abs. And yes, we don't kind of get you on your back and we don't do any crunches or anything like that.
Yeah.
But there is so many core exercises in here.
That is one thing that we focused more on with this pregnancy of mine than my last. I honestly think that was one of the major components and reasons that I recovered so well. And I don't want to use the word snap back, but it was more that feeling of recovery. When I gave birth, I had like a 4 centimeter ab separation, and now I have none. And I'm not sitting here saying, if you do this ebook, you're gonna have no ab separation. It was more like doing those core engaging exercises and just focusing on even like breathing, even learning how to breathe through these pregnancy workouts made such a difference to my recovery. And just, I don't know, like even my back pain, like I'm telling you, like Charlotte said, if you are pregnant and you're like, I'm not doing anything for my abs, you need this ebook. It is going to transform the way you train and hopefully transform your recovery as well, and just encourage your body to, you know, have that strong core, because babies get heavy and you need a strong core to hold your babies. Okay, this is a nice one. As an exercise physiologist, it's so great to see you work alongside a physio. Number one, I would never do a pregnancy workout guide by myself. I'm not qualified, and I relied so heavily on Charlotte to give me the tools to work out with confidence throughout my pregnancy that it was just like a no-brainer to partner up together. And it was fun because we wrote it during my pregnancy, so I kind of got to test out the workouts as well, and we got to shoot them. Like, you'll see in the first block, it's mostly Charlotte because a lot of women like don't necessarily have a huge bump. Like, everyone is different. Bump means nothing. But we shot it with Charlotte, and then as the pregnancy progresses and as the workouts progress, you see someone with a bump appears, and it's me. I am featured in just block 3 because usually that's when you have a more prominent bump. But again, bump means nothing if you have a flat belly or if you have a huge belly. Like, it's all fine. 3. Yeah, also
You don't want to go do the exercises.
Yeah, I was like 30 something weeks pregnant and we shot it, and I was like, I can't shoot week 13 because number one, that is actually unsafe.
Yes.
Number 2, I don't want to give you guys this false like big belly, like doing all this stuff. Like, no, I was in block 3. How do you not cone your abs? Like, how do you tell the difference? This is all explained in the ebook. Get it? There's a chapter on it. There's a video on it. Do you get it forever once it's purchased? Yes, it's a one-off purchase. So like I said, once you put in your email, you will get it in your email. It'll be a little link. You click it, save it. If something happens and you lose it, you can just email our customer service. It's just here, and then they can send you a new link. But yeah, just make sure it's a 24-hour expiry, so just save it to like a hard drive, save it to your computer, and you should be good to go. You mentioned that there's videos within the ebook. How many workouts are videoed? There are hundreds of exercises in this ebook. Like I said, it is over 250 pages. I'm pretty sure it's 278. We made a note to just video the exercises that we think you'll need support with. There are some really unique ones that we've used together. This ebook was a collaboration with Charlotte's knowledge and amazing expertise, and also with my dance background with Pilates. Like, I love bar Pilates, so I would kind of say to Charlotte, like, this is an exercise I love, and she would make it pregnancy safe. So a lot of them we've named, like, we sat down and ate Thai and we're like doing these workouts, and we're like, what should we call them? So, oh, do I have a sweat patch? Anyway, we were like, what do we call them? So some are like moonshine, sunshine. Some of them
they're pretty names.
Like, yeah, they're pretty names. Like, you won't find them on Google. So something like a squat. We didn't film that because a lot of people know what a squat is. It's just the unique one. Like, there might be like plie moonbeam. What the heck is that? So we have filmed those ones. So I would say maybe like 20 to 30% of the exercises are filmed, roughly. But if something doesn't make sense to you, just DM us, email us, and we can send you like more information about it. You should be able to follow it pretty easily, but if something's a bit more dynamic, just click it and it goes to a video demonstration. It looks beautiful. Thank you. We love it. It's like neutral, bougie, effortless, stunning. It's just stunning. Hit the brief. What kind of timer do we need? So you guys know I do have the Sezi timer app. It's like $2.99 or something like that. There's only one workout within the ebook that requires that. It's the 30-minute Pilates. The Sezi timer app is not really catered to the pregnancy workout vibe, so you can totally use it like when you're not pregnant. There is other timer workouts within the ebook, but you don't need my Sezi timer app. You can literally like use your phone, you can use your stopwatch, or you can use any timer app that you have.
Okay, so are these workouts home workouts or do you need a gym? You can do either. So if you like working out at the gym, you can go to the gym and do it. That's personally like what I like doing. But then if you want to do it at home, you just have your dumbbells and your bands at home, so you can choose.
Does the ebook include nutrition advice? No. So yeah, it's just like workouts, core engagement, breathing, abs,
physical side of things.
Physical, the body. And the most popular question is, when will it be available? So like I said, we have wanted to make this live for so long now, but finally we have a date. It is going live on the 19th of August. Like I said, you can get it on sarahsday.com. You can just put in your email and you get it forever. So we're super, super excited. We cannot wait for you guys to get your hands on it. It's so soon. Like, as we're filming this, that's like in a week. Guys, we could literally sit here for hours and answer all these questions. So if you want another Q&A with us, like once it's launched, I'm sure you guys will have different kind of questions. We can totally sit down together and do it. I'm even thinking we should film a real-time workout of one of them together.
Yes.
Anyway, guys, I hope this answered your questions. Like I said, I will leave a link down the bottom to my website, so just get ready. 19th of August, it is going live. And if you have any other questions or you just want to check out Charlotte, then she does have 2 Instagrams because she's fancy like that. This is more her personal one that she's more responsive on, I guess. And this is her business one. Yeah, correct. And this is me. That's gonna wrap it up. We will talk to you later, and we hope you're as excited as we are for Body and Bump, our 24-week pregnancy workout guide. Bye. Bye.